Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Morpheus, and today I'm going to be talking about evocations and how can one summon a demon and make a pact with them. The idea of summoning demons has been popularized by the Grand Grimoire in the late 1800s, and before that, the idea of summoning and mastering demons have been around for the longest time because of many religious and fable books and some of the occult books of old times, like the Key of Solomon and the Goetia, which are interchangeable, have been one of the main reasons the growth of occult has been so prominent in our world. One of the most interesting thing that I have seen when I teach others about evocation and when I go and help others with this is that most do not know how to even properly do anything. So today in this video, which is going to be a bit long probably, but today I'm going to be making sure that you know about evocation and what it all entails. Right? So evocation is basically means to summon an entity out of your body and summoning it in front of you in real space. And the difference between invocation and evocation is that evocation allows you to summon an entity in front of you that you can see, talk with, and have a conversation and just order around for certain things. Invocation, on the other hand, totally is about invoking or calling the spirit into you, merging it with you, and speaking with it in your mind. While most of the time the people who do the evocation invocation speak the spirit with their minds, they do not always understand that invocation is always a better option when it goes to someone who wants to have the power of the demon with them, as invocation with certain entities can lead to long term and permanent even changes in the body and soul of the magician. One of the main things which I want to talk about today is that evocation, while not much common, can be utilized with a few simple techniques. The first is the utilization of a sigil. So, what is a sigil? A sigil is any sort of symbol which can be used to summon an entity. For example, this is a sigil of Lucifer, and what I do when I do an evocation of Lucifer is that I take the sigil in front of me. I then gaze at it. I continue to gaze at it until I can totally feel and see the image, the sigil being transparent and even floating. When it happens, the sigil should start blinking, and which means that the energy has been totally called upon and the spirit is answering you. It's like the most accurate description I can give is that it is a call. You use the phone as a call to another entity which can answer it. Most of the time, the entities do answer it, however, sometimes they refuse the call because of certain things. So, if you evoke an entity and you see that they are not answering you, then there might be a reason which is why they are not doing that. So, how do you evoke an entity? Right. So the first thing that you have to do is that you need to first prepare the things that you need for the evocation. You need to have at least 3 candles, which is what I prefer. Create a triangle in front of you. The triangle should be the gate on which the demon focuses on. Put the sigil in the middle of the triangle, and if possible, have a circle as well. So this is a basic. This is a basic. Uh, fuck. So this is the basic idea of what the evocation should be about. The first basic. I think my English died for a second. Fuck. The evocation circle and triangle should be prepared properly, and then you should have at least one instance which you can utilize. The instances are really depends on the demons. Some demons like dragon's blood, some like sandalwood, some like tulsi, some like herbs. There are different demons who like different things, so it is something that I guess one should just google about, because at this point of time there are much better resources for demonic magic than what you could find even 10, 20, 30 years ago. So if you want to do an evocation of the demon, then you must be prepared to make sure that everything can go wrong. All right, first prepare a circle around you. The circle should be where you stand, where you do the ritual. And out of the circle should be the triangle and the ritual items. And then you do the evocation. So in traditional Hermeticism, you have a few preliminary rituals like the LBRP, the Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram, the Bondless One ritual, which you can use to totally call forth the power of the old times into you, the gods, the spirit, the eternal, the Atma that you have into you, which is what most people use. However, I prefer to just get in the mood by first evoking the four demons on the four triangle station. I think my English died today. Fuck. So basically, I want you to know that the demons which I summon are the four demons which are mostly associated with the four directions. For north, I call upon Azazel. For the south, I call upon Iblis. For west, I call upon Leviathan. And for east, I call Lucifer. In the center, I call Satan to just balance all the energies, which is what one should do if they are trying to do with demonic magic. So, and then one must prepare the ritual items and then start the ritual invocation. When you evoke a demon, you have a prayer which you use to call upon the demon. For example, some people call on the demon by their name, by the attributes, and then call them I, this is this, summon you forth, call, answer my call, and manifest as in a beholdable form, and speak to me in a discernible voice. You have to continue doing this, and what I prefer to do is that I gaze at the sigil continuously while chanting, and then when I feel that the demon has arrived, you will feel that the energy in the room should shift dramatically. If that happens, you look up, and in front of you you should see, even if you're a beginner, that there are some disturbances in front of you. The main goal of the sigil is to just open your eyes and contact the demons so you can basically establish a communication. If you can establish a clear communication, then it should not be really hard to do anything. In fact, summoning demons is practically very easy if you know how to do this. However, I would prefer one to just set up the ingredients and then just let the demons do the thing. However, one must prepare that there can be certain things which can destroy the world, destroy their own life, and it will it will end in disaster. The demons are manifestations of the chaos. They create chaos, they are from the chaos. Which is why one should not expect anything to happen without chaos if they are summoning them. When I summoned Satan to destroy and change my life, it was most it was the most powerful ritual I've ever done. My entire soul, my entire body, my entire life turned upside down on that day. Currently, I have lost much more than I could ever imagine. And yet, I have gained a lot of things. I have gotten so many options, and the chaos is finally settling. And when it settles, I will have something much more worthy, much more worthful than what I could ever have before. This is the thing that makes me a magician, which makes all of you a magician. It is that you have to know what to do. It is what you have to understand in order to fully master the arts. So this was basically what I had to tell you about evocations. Try to do an evocation. If it works, then congrats. If it does not, you have a demon in your house. If it causes any issues, then you can always message me on Instagram. I will be there for your help, and I have an account on Become a Living God. If you want my private consultation, I have my website there as well. So see ya, guys. Have a great day. Take care.